Here's your top 2 at 2 on Wisconsin's Midday News.
Number 1, the demolition is done. Northridge Mall in Milwaukee, it's finally gone. City leaders gathered at the site today to celebrate the completion of the demolition. This is a big milestone in the city's ongoing efforts to transform what they're now calling Granville Station. Northridge Mall, think about it, it closed back in 2003. It has been closed for a long time. Milwaukee Mayor Cavalier Johnson today talking about the years since then, up until now.
I think that I went to Northridge Mall once in my lifetime, and when it was open still. And for the vast majority of that time, it's been a blight. It's been a danger. People have died there, fires set in there. I mean, you all know the stories. But to finally get to the point where that structure is taken down and we've got a new foundation on which to build to move this community forward, it's very fulfilling to me after having worked on this issue for so many years and working to get to this moment. So I'm very happy with this day.
Yeah, not gonna lie, it kind of made me laugh when he first said that because, well, I grew up going to Northridge Mall as a kid, so I have a lot of fond memories, especially of the children's place and the little circle that you could go through in the entrance. You kind of sitting there. I've got a lot of great memories of Northridge, the Snoopy house where Santa would be around the holidays. But he's like, yeah, I think I went there once. Now, granted, he is also younger than us, the mayor.
A little bit, right?
Yeah.
It felt like a press conference where it's like, God, what do I have to do this morning? Where do I have to go? Oh, Northridge, right? Yeah, okay. I'll be out there. Well, I never came here when I was a kid, but great. It's no longer on fire. Here we go.
But what he did say about the years since Northridge Mall closed back in 2003, very true. I mean, it became a danger zone and people were breaking in. We had a death there. It was definitely a dangerous spot. And so certainly it became an eyesore and it became a danger. So now that the site is clear, future redevelopment can begin. There is no plan yet for what might be built on the land next. Mayor Johnson says the city wants to listen and learn from community members and builders right now. They basically want to figure out what would be successful on the land and something that would also add vibrancy to the northwest side of the city.
Number 2, if you're considering investing, consider tech. On a day when computer chip manufacturer Nvidia crossed the $5 trillion valuation mark, many on Wall Street looking ahead to a lucrative big tech earnings season. ABC's Mike Dubusky explains.
After the closing bell, Meta, Microsoft, and Google parent company Alphabet report third quarter earnings. And Wedbush Securities tech analyst Dan Ives is expecting strong numbers.
Look, this is going to be a get the popcorn out week. I think it's going to be strong earnings across the board, and it's going to validate the hype in the AI revolution.
Earlier this week, Microsoft announced it's taking a 27% stake in OpenAI. Later that day, Microsoft crossed a $4 trillion valuation. Mike Dubusky, ABC News.
These are just ridiculous numbers for these massive tech companies. These are all big companies, right? They ain't going anywhere. Apple and Amazon report earnings tomorrow. Nvidia reports a little later this week. But you're talking about just massively lucrative companies, and you know, they're great year ahead. AI revolution is here. I'm just looking right now. Nvidia is just over the $5 trillion mark. Google is $3.3 trillion. Apple is nearly $4 trillion, and by the end of the day, it could be back above $4 trillion. Major tech stocks. The AI revolution. It's massive, and it's a train many are getting on, as evidenced by the direction of these stock prices.
Yeah, those numbers are just never
crazy.
Thought we'd see that. $5 trillion with a T.
Unbelievable.
Woo.
2:14 here on WTMJ. Plenty to get to, including a conversation with Bob Donovan, Wisconsin State Rep. What is the future of the hop? He has got some thoughts. We'll get to that coming up at about 2:35.